Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for checking out my Tuesday intraday day trade setups. That's what I look for. Just, intraday or day trade setups. I mean, sometimes we find swings, sometimes we don't. We're just looking for opportunities that we could find in the market Tuesday morning. So let's go ahead and get started with the DXY as per usual. So I have a dilemma with the US dollar right now, right? I wanted to go bullish, but current price action is telling me otherwise, right? So let's just go ahead and point out what I have written out. So this was the low, and this is clearly a stop hunt to the downside, and then the push up. So that's the low. This is the high, right? Then price came, made a higher low. Now then it came and made a higher high. I am questioning if this is a higher low. Then the only reason why I'm questioning if this is a higher low is because we have price came back down and it came back to this previous high, which you can consider this structure still. So I don't know if you would consider this a higher low or if this is just equal. Like, I don't know the exact term for it. I believe it's like equal structure or whatever. That's what I'm just gonna call it. But but yeah, this is my dilemma because I hate when price does this. I hate when price comes back down to a previous high or higher high and it's just equal there. Like, yeah, it kind of looks like a higher low to me, but not really at the same time. So I'm just like, how is this gonna play out? I still want this to go bullish. I still for sure want this to go bullish, but I am having my doubts, and that's the reason why I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get out of EURUSD yesterday, the one that the EURUSD sell that I caught. And if you guys look at it right now, if you guys go look at EURUSD, you'll see exactly why I got out. But so yeah, that's why I'm saying like this is my dilemma. I don't really know where the Euro USD is gonna go. I do still have my sights on it going bullish, but again, I'm questioning if this is a higher low right here. If this is not a higher low, but this is just price going from a high to a low, then it made a lower high, and now it's gonna create a lower low. That's if that's what's gonna happen, then hey, it is what it is. But that's why I'm like I'm gonna stay patient. Don't really want to do something that I'm going to regret. So let's go ahead. Oh, and also, before I continue, let me bring up the Fibonacci that I had. So we have this from this. I'm not going to even have it from this bullish point right here. Let's just talk about from this bullish move to the downside, right? So we had this bullish move, price came, it rejected off of the 88% fib, which is close to the 90% fib. And then it went bullish and it's still in my buy area. So I'm still watching, again, I'm still watching the DXY to buy or to go bullish. I'm still watching for it and all that stuff. But again, current price action is stating otherwise. Like if you go to the lower time frames, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So what I mean by current time frame is stating otherwise. See this impulsive move to the downside? If we were to fib this, we'll be looking for shorts right now. And price came to the 50. I hate that. You guys know how I feel about that, especially coal. But yeah, price came to the 50% fib rather than coming into this. If I were looking for shorts, sell area right here. Sell box. Right? If I was trying to sell this, I would want price to come and retrace up to my sell area and then continue down to the downside. And yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna be patient on this move because I really, really don't feel like right now is a good time to be trying to. I do like to buy again, but I really don't feel like right now is a good time to try and buy, and especially let's go into arbitrage real quick. Let me get rid of the drawings. 15-minute time frame is calling for a sell. 1 hour time frame is calling for a sell. This move right here. 4 hour time frame broke, retest, dropped, calling for a sell. And last but not least, the daily is calling for a sell. So right now, like I said, I'm just sticking to the sidelines. There's a time when you need to know when to trade and when not to trade. And right now, for the DXY and USD related pairs, I don't see anything. I don't want to get into a risky as buy and then price end up dropping on me like crazy, you know, especially with like look at this current price action, 3 hours, 3 hours straight, like from 2 o'clock. Look how the DXY dropped. So again, guys, just gonna sit on my hands and wait for an opportunity to present itself. Because right now I ain't seeing one. Just go ahead on to EURUSD. I need to see some retracement type stuff, you know. So let's go on to. Well, I'll just stay on the 4 hour time frame. Because and again, if we were to stay in the sell stop loss, we would have been in drawdown right now. And all those stop loss hasn't been like all those stop loss. Oops. All those stop loss hasn't been hit, and it's still at that like 90% area where it could literally just turn around right now. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm okay with just being out the trade. We got like what 18 pips, or like 10 pips secured or something like that on EURUSD. I'm okay with just waiting and seeing what's gonna happen right now. Because again, I don't like how current price action is acting, and price can literally just go bullish anytime from now. But as you guys know, I want a price to come up and then drop down. But again, that might not be what's going to happen here. Looking at current price action, it just looks like it's bullish. Go to arbitrage real quick because I don't want to talk too much on EURUSD, but same thing as DXY, but just backwards. Everything's calling for buys right now. And they're not my preferred setup. So if it's not my preferred setup, I'm not going to trade it. And I suggest the same. Like if it goes bullish on me, sure, absolutely. Let it go ahead and go bullish on me. But then what I'll just do is wait for some type of retracement before I end up getting into it. Because again, it's not part of my planning. Like if I planned it out, I'm gonna trade it. But if I don't plan it out and I just try to like, oh, impulse buy it or whatever, then I'm gonna end up losing money for sure. Like that's just literally how it goes. Like if you don't plan your trade setups and you're only trying to trade what you think you're seeing, then you're gonna lose most of the time. So let me just plan out thoroughly what I think I'm gonna do and sit back and watch and act accordingly. So yeah, 15-minute time frame is definitely calling for a buy. I already know the 1 hour between the 1 hour and the daily is calling for a buy. So again, sitting on my hands. Don't really want to try to trade this right now. GU on the other hand, it looks very good for a buy. I was talking about that. I said that GU looks like it's setting up nicely for a buy last night. Just when I was doing my regular charting. Let me switch on over to the naked charts real quick. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, currently for me, especially if the US dollar is going to go bullish, bearish, then I think that GU might end up going bullish. This is a good opportunity right here. This is what I want. This is exactly what I wanted, because look, if we would have entered yesterday, we would have got kicked out of this trade right here. That's why I'm like, I'm not really feeling it because I don't like it. But now that it's done that stop hunt to the downside, it went bullish, retested. I'm looking to probably get into this very shortly, actually. Although I should have had a limit order down here. That would have been my play. But like I said, let me see real quick, actually, because I might have said something different. Let me see. Well, I said yesterday that I was setting up an alert for an exit. I mean, it was only like literally a 20 pip stop loss, but I didn't get in this trade yesterday because I didn't even get any type of confirmation that, oh, it was gonna drop or anything. But if you did get in this trade, unfortunately, you might have got stopped out because again, price came to the 78.6, wicked off of it perfectly for that stop hunt move. Then yeah, now I'm gonna get into this, guys. Let me see what the 1 hour time frame on arbitrage is talking about. Cause I like GU for a buy way better than I like EURUSD for a buy right now. EURUSD's already made its move. There's no reason for me to try to go and catch that. And I like this right here. You got the breakout of the RSI line, retest, price is still staying above it. I think I'm about to get into a GU buy. Bitcoin's still not playing fair, huh? Oh, I hate seeing this. I hate the way how this looks. Because technically speaking, price is still calling for a sell, technically, because it's still under the RSI line, this black line right here. Still under it, and it's been riding and respecting it. These kind of look like it's kind of just in the middle, trying to wait for one side to happen as well. I just like the way how price dropped down on the 1 hour time frame for from last night, especially during London session. It gave that stop hunt. So, but again, 4 hour time frame, it wanted to call for a buy, then it called for a sell, but it's still looking good for a buy. This looks more like it's bullish. The level pro right here, it looks like it's more bullish than anything. So you know what? Let's take the risk, guys. Chat. From GU sell, I've been gone out of that GU sell. I've been going out of that GU sell. I hold on. I believe I wrote it in Telegram. What I said. So I said on GU, I still can't help but see this bullish move to the upside long term before it decides to drop again. But the daily candle that printed doesn't necessarily tell me that price wants to buy. I was in the GU sell that I told inside my private channel that I was selling GU, but I'm gonna just wait a little bit before I make a decision. I'm definitely seeing a bullish move on GU on the lower time frame, setting up the exit alert on GBPUSD 50 time frame to see what's up. So this alert, this was from, what alert did I set? I think so. Price called for this buy. I didn't get an alert, which I'm upset because I'm pretty sure I set one for GU. Long exit all, no. Let me see. Long exit all alert. Oh, well, see, yeah, exactly. So I had set it an alert, and apparently it last triggered on the at 11 o'clock. So remove first of all. But yeah, I've been out of my GU cell. I thought I said that in the channel. I guess I didn't. But I'm looking for buys right now. Like I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. And again, gonna set my alert and make sure that I set it this time to get out of this buy. But yeah, the charts that I definitely posted yesterday should have indicated that, oh, since I'm looking for it to go long, that I should have just said that I'm getting out the trade. I mean, the stop loss was hit. The stop loss was at break even for the buy regardless. So I mean for the sell regardless. So you shouldn't have lost any money if you're an A1 validation. And you shouldn't have lost any money because like I said, the alert was set. Or not, the alert was set, your stop loss was at break even. So again, buying GU, seeing how it's going to play out. It is dangerous that we do have this 15 minutes bearish candle, but I'm going to just, like I said, this is why I have this indicator. I use it as something to help me get into entries and all that stuff. And it matches up nicely with this setup. Matches up very nicely with this setup. I can't put enough emphasis on how much this looks like a stop hunt to me right here, especially since it came down to the 78.6, rejected off it exactly, and then went to the upside, retested, and it still came back to my entry, and then I'm trying to, yeah, like I said, I still have this bullish move to the upside, long term wise, to come and hit my sell area up here. I still have price doing that. Nothing's really told me that price wants to still go bearish or to continue going to the downside as of yet. And things are just pointing to the upside to me. So we'll see how that happens with GU. So the entry is at 1.29462, or I entered at 1.29500. And I'm already in profit. That's funny. And stop loss, you know what? Go ahead and put the stop loss a little lower. Let's put it at, oops, I did not mean to move my sell box. Because 20 pips on GU can hit very fast. So come on, thank you. Get out the way. So I know this is a little steep, 40 pips for some. But again, risk management is key. You want to risk only between, I'm probably going to risk like what? $40 on this trade. And that's what I'm like low key thinking I'm gonna be risking. But like, look, this is a 1 to 4 basically. It's a 1 to 3.97, but you're risking about 40 pips to get 158 overall. Now that's not including if you're gonna take partials or anything like that. But risk to reward looks nice. I love how it looks. The setup looks fine to me. The US dollar looks like it's gonna tank, and if it does, that probably will make the GP pairs be strong against the US dollar, and it will make GU go to the upside. So yeah, just waiting on that, seeing how that's going to play out. That was good to me though. So actually, let me red these, and I'll green GU, and let's see how that goes. And I'll post that chart up in the Discord channel so that you guys can see it. All right, so AUDUSD. So glad I didn't get into this yesterday, because I probably low-key would have tried to get into a buy. Let's go on to the hourly time frame. So from this drop that we had, and then price kept dropping and dropping, I kind of want to see a retracement. I need to see a retracement back up to here. It would have been nice if this price would have came all the way up here, then retested and dropped. That would have been cool. But again, that's not what it looks like it wanted to do. So I'm patiently waiting. I love seeing how it came and found support down here at this previous low, where, as you can see, that's where I drew the fib at from the previous move down here. Like I said, I want to see if price is going to continue going bearish. I want to see price go bullish from here first. So go to the upside, then drop, you know? That's what I want to see on AUDUSD. I don't really have much to say I mean, let's just do this right here. If we're talking about this impulsive move, then for sure, we want to see price come back up to like 0.70965 or in that general, or just 0.70900. That's what we want to see price do if we're talking about current price action, right? But if we're talking about, like, let's go to 4-hour time frame. Four-hour time frame, if we're looking at that type of move, I'm gonna hide this fib. Then from this impulse, because we don't have any type of retracement, really. I mean, if you want to, no, I don't even like that retracement. We don't have any type of retracement. So for price to come up to the 50% at least, which lines up with this resistance, that'd be nice. Although I don't like the 50. You guys know I like this zone up here way better. I'm gonna draw it out even. But the likelihood of price coming back up here, I don't really see it that much. But I do want to see price come to at least this zone where the 50% Fibonacci level is at, because I need a retracement. I'm not a fan of taking price down one way and then continuing to take it down the same way unless it retraces some. So again, I like how it came and found support down here. I wanted to come up to make a bullish move, come up to 0.71200, and then I'll make a decision if I'm going to sell it or not there. So let's go on to arbitrage. I think the 15-minute time frame, yeah, that's what I thought, because what price looks like right now. I didn't get any. Wait, hold on. AUDUSD long entrance. I didn't get this alert that I set. You see this long entrance? I set it up. I didn't get this alert right here or this alert, which is weird. But anyways, oh yes, I did. I got it at 5:15. I just was asleep, but still glad I didn't get in, because look, we have a bearish move, a bearish candle called right there. So we'll wait and see how that plays out. Let's just wait, be patient, see how things go. I do like the buy from this support. If you want to be risky, you want to be a risky trader, let me give y'all some game real quick. If you want to be a risky trader, then by all means, you can take this trade setup. I don't like that. This is better, I suppose. It's a 1 to 2.5 basically. Like I said, if you're a risky trader, you can take this. I don't personally want to get into this. I'd rather just be patient and wait for a better setup. But yeah, buy from here, take it to the downside. But again, it's already been bearish. I don't want to go and step in front of a moving train and then go ahead and get rammed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let this do this thing. But like I said, for those risky traders, if you want, be my guest. I won't hold it against you because it does look good for a potential buy. It does. It's just that, like I said, it's already like been dropping like that crazy on the 4 hour. Don't want to go and step in front of a moving train. All right, so that's for AUDUSD. Just gonna be watching it. So keeping that blue. Going to GA. Oh yeah, I need to look at CHFJPY after this pair. All right, so we did get the bullish move up from this support that I wanted, but I'm personally don't feel comfortable trying to trying to buy from right here. I do see the recent time, like the 1 hour time frame rejecting off of that support. So that's kind of like, oh, it's a break and retest on a lower time frame. You can get into a buy. I'm good. Because first of all, I forgot to change it. Damn it. All right, whatever. I'll just tell you guys to hop back on. But I wanted price to come down here and give me my entry down here after that bullish move. Never got it. Hit 50%, of course, and then ended up going to the upside. I hate 50% fib levels. Although, yeah, it's 50% off from whatever I'm trying to buy, whatever I'm trying to sell, but I just personally would rather get it at a cheaper price, right? So didn't get that retracement down there like how I wanted, but I still want price to break, retest, go to the upside. Lower time frame wise, it's already doing that, but that's not for me. Let's see if we can get an opportunity on arbitrage. Because if we can, then I'll be like, hey, well, there's an opportunity there. And it's like I said, on the lower time frame, it's already called for, well, the 1 hour time frame for sure called for a buy, and the 15-minute. Dang, I didn't bring my water in here. Yeah, 1 hour is already called for the buy from right here on the 9th, like literally like when the 19th happened at 1 o'clock. That's the thing about arbitrage, man. It has so much data, it takes time to load up. I hate it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any opportunities here, guys, because 4 hour time frame is called bullish as well. For me personally, at least, I want, if anything were to happen, I would want price to come back down and at least like come back and retest like 1.82750 or something, just to come back and retest this broken structure that it broke. But as of right now, I don't want to try to, again, I don't want to try to step in front of a train and then get rammed. It's been bullish, and I don't want to go ahead and say, oh, I want to sell right now, and then it ends up going super bearish on me. I mean, I don't want to say, oh, I want to buy right now, and then it goes super bearish on me. But then again, I don't want to sell from up here, then it goes bullish. So I'll just sit on my hands. When you're uncertain of what's going to happen in the market, you should sit on your hands. Don't trade on the markets that you don't know what's going to happen, and then you'll be fine. All right. EURUSD, I'm not going to speak much on it. I already said basically yesterday what I wanted to see on it, and it's definitely like, again, why would you want to try and sell this? Like when you don't even know. Look, I thought price was going to stop right here, but what did it do? It ended up going bullish even more, and I don't want to even try to dare step in front of this train because again, it's just going crazy right now. So yeah, I did want price to stop right here, retrace down to my zone, then go bullish again. But it looks like I guess EA has different plans. Let's see where it would be coming to stop at next. Oh, it looks like it's actually finding its support right now, or its resistance right now. Awesome. So prices came up to this zone once again. Let me fix this up real quick. There we go. So you guys see how this broken structure, that price fell to break previously 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times if you want to count this. It broke that through that structure. I need this retest before I try to even try to get into this buy again. And I'm not gonna just go ahead and sell when there's a freaking train going. It's super bullish. It's been bullish since what day did we buy? Since the 14th of October, it's been bullish. Retracement wise, if we're using Fibonacci, oops, there you go. If I'm using Fibonacci, I definitely need price to come back at least to the 61.8 for me to continue buying this. You know, I'm not gonna just try to buy it right now because I'm seeing that, oh, I'm seeing it's bullish and it's going in an uptrend. I'm gonna buy up here at a high. No, you shouldn't buy at a high. You should be looking for sells on a high. And just again, it's at this resistance. I need to start seeing some rejections before I even consider trying to sell it right now. So I'm just gonna leave it. Not even gonna look at it arbitrage because it'll just be a waste of time. Euro GBP. All right, so apparently we're not getting our 2 other positions hit right now because this is still in decent profits from when I had called it last week. And I was like, dang, I wanted my other limit orders to get hit. But from right here, we got into this, had very little drawdown. So, but this was like the stop loss from right here. A third of my position. Right now, currently up 1% from when we got in. As you can see right here, 94 pips currently right now. We're up 94 pips. I didn't want price to come up this high. I'm just gonna be real with you. I do like it how it's at a support, I mean a resistance right now. But I didn't want price to come up this high because I wanted price to come down here and hit my position 3 out of 3. So I could be 3 positions in and then I could be bullish. But again, right now we're up 90 pips. But we were risking 156 pips. So until this 156 pips has been fulfilled up here, I can't put my stop loss at break even for this 61.8 because there's still a chance for price to come back down and hit these 2 limit orders, you know? But I mean, again, if you're in this 1/3 position, you're 1/3 in profit from what we were attending. But yeah, EURGBP still waiting on that drop. I like how it's at this resistance up here, and you can see if you go to the left. Let me extend these. Not even extend. I'll just put lines on this so you guys can see it. That as these resistance right here as well. Boom, boom, and then of course recent. If I go back, we can see that it struggled a little bit before it made that bullish move, then dropped right after. But yeah. Let me see what's on arbitrage. I'm pretty sure arbitrage is all bullish as well. If EG can drop, that'd be great because that would help our GU sell. That would definitely be great. So get rid of all the drawings. Four-hour time frame, extremely bullish, which means the other time frames are bullish, and it's even calling for it's overbought. That's crazy. Daily wise, I'm more than sure that it's calling for a buy. Yeah, it just called for the buy, and I don't like where it's at. So I'm still gonna hold my EG. Like I said, if it goes 156 in profit, if 56 pips in profit, then I have to really like literally say that okay, well, I'm not looking for my limit orders to get hit anymore. But I mean, yeah, we're up 90 something pips, awesome. But I still want my limit orders. So that's that for Euro GBP. All the Euro pairs are just going crazy. So well, not crazy, but they're just going mad bullish right now. So I'll take a look at EURNZD. Again, another trade setup that didn't come and hit my alert or anything before it went bullish, which is always rough, but it is what it is. You miss a trade, it is what it is, you know? You can't win them all and you can't get them all. So what I wanted, and this thing massacred my TP, I wanted price to just come back down here to this level. Hit that 50% again. Oh, that's so annoying. But all right, got cut off there. But yeah, we were 24 pips away from the entry that I wanted to get into. And if you were looking for the 61.8 entry to get into, which again, that's not, I wouldn't blame you at all. That's 20 pips that we were short from getting into this. And that could have been 258 pips with zero drawdown. But hey, again, it is what it is. Sometimes you don't get all the trades that you want. Sometimes you literally just have to bear with it. And so price went extremely bullish. Not looking for any type of sells or anything right now on EURNZD. Just gonna wait it out. Let's go on to Bitcoin. Price came so close to stopping me out. So close to stopping me out on this trade, but it didn't. It's rejected. Technically speaking, this should be a little higher, but we'll just leave the stop loss right there. You can't see it on here, but the volume, just the pure volume that Bitcoin is giving me on the daily time frame, and I could only see that on my phone. I'm pretty sure everybody has like, access to that tool, the volume tool. Um, dang, yeah, this is not the stop loss that it should be at. This is the stop loss that it should be at. But anyways, um, yeah, this looks very much stop huntish to me, especially on crypto. It is very much stop huntish to me. So I could definitely see a possible turnaround here. But like I said, on the daily time frame, when you talk about volume wise, it doesn't look like this is. It doesn't really look like this is like, I don't know, something that you would want to even try to buy right now or looking for long term buys. I just don't personally see it. I mean, right now I'm down $50 on this trade. I'm down about $50. I'm risking $100 on this trade. But yeah, guys, for me personally, I just don't like how it's that this 1 hour candle was very much stop interest to me. I think this is gonna end up dropping, and I'm just gonna keep my position and keep trading it. Um, I already know if I go here, it's gonna tell me that it's all bullish, which is okay. You know, I'm okay with trading this. I'm trading it based off of just my trading plan. Arbitrage always wins though at the end of the day. It called for the buy, it's rejecting off of the upper danger zone. Right now, if you're in this trade, it could be safe to say that if you want to exit, you can, because there are a lot of things that are going against us. Even the 4 hour time frame had called for the exit a while ago, and we could have got and I could have said to gone out a long time. Well, I did. I actually did. I was like, if you don't want to be in this trade, you can get out now when it was in profit. I'm still holding this trade though because I do believe that Bitcoin falls. And if my stop loss gets hit, it is what it is. I can live to trade for another day. That's what this is all about. No matter what type of trader you are, if you're long-term trader, short-term trader, whatever type of trader you are, the mission is about having the ability to trade for another day. You could live to trade another day. So, still trading Bitcoin, seeing how it is. Okay. Mr. Gold. Damn. Well, so I did mention, let me get off the arbitrage. This might end up dropping, though. I wanted it to go up to 1915 again at least. Got that good sell. I mean, got that good buy earlier this week. But let's just see from this stop hunt to the upside what happened here. Got the stop hunt, price dropped 50% again. I need price to come back up to like 1911 or 1913 for me to get back into this sell. And it would match up nicely with playing the range because, again, price is just consolidating in between these two zones right here, right now. So I need to see that for me to get up back here. I sell and I'll sell it back down. But I still think that 1850 or 1840 might get hit. I still do believe that for gold, right? I still think that it's going to get hit. But as of right now, it's just playing this range. Don't really care to get in at this moment because I want to get at the top of this range or the bottom of the range to buy. If I was to buy, I want to get in down here. If I was to sell, I want to get in the sell up here. Right? Same thing that I talked about on Sunday. Go to the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, even the 1 hour time frame, it might be calling for a buy. That's the reason I'm not trying to get into gold right now. I would rather just wait for price to come push up here and then drop, rather than trying to get into anything right now and just being in no man's land. It's closer to the top than the bottom, so therefore I'd wait for the resistance to get hit. I like this push off though, and then price drop. So again, I have a limit order at like 1913 and 1914. I have two sell limits there that I've set up so that if price does get up there, then it could drop. I would love that. But as of right now, sitting on my hands. I'm sorry that I can't give you guys setups, but if I don't like what I'm seeing, I'm not gonna bring it up. The only thing that I liked so far to get into, and that's even, I'm pretty sure the alert is going to tell me to get out very shortly, was GU. That was the only thing that I really liked out of everything. S&P 500, or let's go to Dow Jones because that's the trade we're in. So the Dow Jones ended up dropping, gave us a nice 470, 80 pip move, or 480 points, sorry. 480 points move to the downside. That was beautiful. Now, what I needed, or what I need to happen from this impulsive move, I'll just start it from here to down here. Of course he came to the 50. I needed to come up to my sell box. You guys know how I roll. My sell box right here, which is close to my entry. So if you haven't taken most of your profits, then well, it's kind of too late. I already took most of my profits from here, but I want price to come back up to my sell box, then I get an entry. Then I sell it back down once again. I'm still bearish on the US indices, as you guys can tell why. And so yeah, just waiting on that to happen. Nothing more, nothing less. 1 hour time frame matches up with the 61.8. It would call for that fake buy if it comes to the 78.6. But I am definitely here for trying to buy the Dow Jones. And that goes, sell the Dow Jones. And that goes the same for S&P and the US 100. I just trade the Dow Jones instead, but they all basically move the same. If one of them is going bullish, it's very hard for the other two not to. And the 78.6 matches up perfectly with the 4 hour. So that's solid. I want that retest of the RSI line right here at 28575 and then drop. So that is that for the Dow Jones. Let me just look at S&P on just arbitrage. I'm not going to look at it on the naked charts. It's still at my sell zone that I had drawn out. Oh, this did call for the sell retest and then drop. For us to get price to come back up here is going to be extremely hard. But from the bearish impulsive move yesterday, nothing is impossible. So if we can get price to come back up to like 3,000 475-ish, I'd be looking for sells. So that's on that. That is definitely on S&P. Ooh, GU is not looking good. Let's see how it does. It's close to this wick, but we'll see how that plays out. Let's go on to USD Mexican. I am still going to do CHFJPY. I told one of my students that I would. Tacos still look good for a buy, though. I'm not going to lie. Tacos is still looking good for a buy. I was looking forward to potentially sell off. Let me get rid of this buy that I got into last week. So we got the breakout, retest, bullish move to the upside. I might be buying USD Mexican as well. It looks good for the buy. I don't care for the position I'm going to get into, but I'm okay with drawdown. I can live with drawdown because my psychology is intact, so I'm going to go ahead and put a 0.10 on it. And then if price drops down some more, then I'll get into another position, right? But yeah, so USD Mexican, I like the buy for sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and call this buy for now, but I do have it going even more bullish than what it's at, right? The more bearish than where it's at. It did come down, hit the support, and then popped up, retested the 4-hour RSI line. That's what I don't like seeing really, but I'm still waiting. I'm still gonna get into this. I'm gonna let the 1 hour dictate this trade right now because it still looks solid for the buy. And if it ends up dropping, then my alert will tell me to get out and I'll hold the L. Easy. So long, exit all. I need to wait for the candle close. Create. All right, so that's for USD Mexican. Not gonna really go too deep into it. And last but not least, CHFJPY. One of my students had wanted to talk about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and break it down on the naked charts and then see what I'm also looking at for arbitrage. Ooh, CHFJPY. So JPY pairs is just went bullish as hell this morning. Like I said, I'm really glad I didn't wake up for London because I probably would have gotten into a lot of L's. I don't trade this pair, but I might be looking for a sell on this. So let's just take it from this impulsive move to the first things first, because that's literally the first thing that I saw. And I just like where price is at right now for CHFJPY. That's first and foremost. Never traded this pair a day in my life, but that's what I'm seeing right now. I do see that this is a support that price had previously struggled to break through, that it came back into right here. Not support, resistance that prices had failed to break through. So that's number one. Number two, it clearly broke this structure down here. To the downside, it broke it clean when it previously had failed to break through it. So broke to the downside, retesting up here. I want to see a downside push. I like the downside push on this move a lot, but it won't be an arbitrage downside move for me. It'd be more of a Abdul's trade, like, oh, this is what Abdul is seeing, And even if you don't want to get it from, I like it from right here. I don't like it from anywhere else. So yeah, I do definitely like this sell on CHFJPY. I might get into it, as a matter of fact. So, but this is not a short-term move. This is a swing. So if you are swinging this and you're risking 88 pips, just know that whatever lot size you're using, you want to make sure that is you're only risking like what, the 0.05% or 1%, maximum 2% of your account on this trade. But I do like to sell for sure on CHFJPY. Again, I've never traded this pair a day in my life, but today might be the day. It's a 1 to 6 if you're gonna swing it. Yeah, today might be the first day that I ever try to trade CHFJPY. So let's see how this goes. I do like it though. Although I gotta check out volume. So I'm not gonna confirm this sell until I post it up on Discord. So we'll see how that goes. But any other questions? Oh, snap, it's only everybody else did it come back in. It's okay. But any other questions? I was already at the basically the ending of the session, so it's okay. No, nothing. All right, all right. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you guys for those who joined in. I know that all of you guys got kicked out of the previous one, but thank you guys for joining in. Appreciate it. Again, I don't just feel comfortable getting into trades that I don't see. If I'm not seeing it, although I do see they're going one way, I'm like, you know what? It's not for me. If you guys want to trade it, by all means, but I'm not that kind of trader. So again, CHFJPY, GBPUSD, although I think it might be calling the alert for the exit, and USD Mexican. Those are the three pairs that I'm in, and I'll talk about them more if I see something different. But yeah, guys, thanks for hopping on, and let's make some money out here.